We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies. Stepping into the box, Nick Senzel. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Batting second.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he fouls this one off. And it's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Hit out toward second. Rogers brings it in. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. At the plate, Mike Moustakas, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting fifth. The right fielder. Number 44.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fly ball heading for the alley. After it is Blackman. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Moustakas is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. To the plate now, Derek Dietrich. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hard hit ball to second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Next up will be Kyle Farmer, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The relay, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Stepping in now, Sonny Gray, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon's after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Trevor Story steps in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trevor.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Story.
And now a pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Moustakas, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Murphy has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. So far this season, Murphy comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Fouled off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jesse Winker comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Daniel Bard enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. No balls and 1 strike.
Daniel Bard.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The batter number 2.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Winker at second with 2 down. On the ground near home. That's a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Aristides Aquino would be next. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino as he lines it out to center. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The relay throw, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Outside, 2-1. Popped him up. Galvis onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. 1-0 the count. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. In now, Dom Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Batting 8. The left fielder, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Hampson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Up next to Cincinnati.
Standing in, Freddie Galvis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Farmer. He singled his last time up. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead. And
a swing and a miss. That leading off the inning, Daniel Bard, and they'll need him to get something going here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Colorado. Not shortstop.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. That's popped up, but this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Sonny Gray comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1-1 the count. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Helpful.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Into the box, Jesse Winker. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting. The first baseman.
In is Joey Votto now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Aristides Aquino would be next. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Aristides Aquino. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the... And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way.
Third baseman.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Arenado.
And that's out number one. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Strike one to start the at-bat. Down the first baseline. Fielded by Votto. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up now, Ian Desmond, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Gray has his target and the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Brendan Rodgers bats next. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. New inning set to get underway. Digging in now, Derek Dietrich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Had the red light there, and it's 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. In now for the Reds, Freddie Galvis. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Kyle Farmer. He went down on strikes last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch rolled slowly down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Sonny Gray. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires this. Striding in for the Rockies, Dom Nunez. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. fouled away. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down. So one away here with the bases empty. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Fastball just off the inside corner.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Senzel comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. David Dahl will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly.
And the center fielder is under it to make the. Tim Collins is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 63.
Standing in, Nick Senzel. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High and deep down the left field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Striding into the box, Jesse Winker, and he's working on a 3-double game right now. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Collins, a left-hander, standing just 5'7". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Story will put this one away, and the side. Digging in, Trevor Story. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Not shortstop. Trevor Story.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Gray ready with the 0-1. Nope. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Good battle. Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. No hits to this point. Gray's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon.
The right fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. At the plate, Ian Desmond, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. In now, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich.
Number 35, Derek Dietrich.
First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point, and it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Farmer.
To the plate now, Kyle Farmer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the second run will score as well. Zach Rosca comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Zach Rosca.
Michael Lorenzen will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Michael Lorenzen.
And that misses ball 1. Rosca stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was a 28th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 is a fastball thrown by him for a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nick Senzel. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that is through into center field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now back.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. Runners off for second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Last half of the 7th here. Stepping in, Brendan Rodgers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Lorenzen, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 1.
First offering on its way. Garrett Hampson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the street. Ready now for Cincinnati, Alex Blandino. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. So a full count now. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aristides Aquino. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous.
And we'll have to leave it there. Raimel Tapia will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. Runner at second now as a result of the error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story. Blandino's got it. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. from the stretch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Irvin comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon. Last time through was a base hit. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Rockies fail to. James Pazos enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 47.
So digging in now, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Ready now, Freddie Galvis. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Farmer. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now batting, Ian Desmond. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And there's 1 down now. Coming to the plate now, Brendan Rodgers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Brendan Rodgers becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in now, Garrett Hampson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Popped him up. Dietrich is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Cincinnati jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sonny Gray notches his 3rd win of the year. John Gray struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Bass.